beginning, there were a lot of people questioning, why was I going in this direction? Why was I putting my own money into something that wasn't necessarily guaranteed to work, that wasn't necessarily guaranteed to have people come and join us?
The question was, why would you want to leave something that is currently thriving and you're making a difference and you're working with all these kids? Why would you want to change and move forward? And to me, I was kind of like, well, there's so much more to be done, and there's so much more that we can do if we collaborate and we work together. I have to say, though, I was definitely scared at first about, you know, is this going to happen? Will we have enough families who are going to join us and believe in what we're doing?
Chauncey is 8 years old. He is a very energetic, just all over the place little boy. The first psychologist I went to, it was very hard because when they, you know, evaluated him, one of the things they said was, you know, he's very emotionally withdrawn. You know, he may never be able to
understand,
regulate emotion. He might not be able to recognize emotion. She said he was aloof.
So our kids' names are Jack and Ben. They're 12 years old now. They're identical twins. You know, they were born, you know, prematurely and had some medical problems at the time of their birth.
When you get that diagnosis, and with Jack already having the cerebral palsy diagnosis, I do think you almost go through a little bit of a grieving about those expectations you had that you're afraid you aren't going to be able to see come to light. Jack, we had some kind of leveling experiences when he was young, healthcare-wise, and we didn't know if he would walk, we didn't know if he would eat, we didn't know if he would survive, to be honest with you. So we'd kind of already been through that. So I think maybe we were already kind of aligned that way a little bit when autism came into the picture, too.
My teachers thought that I was being lazy and refusing to do the work. But I'm like, what was actually happening, I was like sitting at the computer trying to think of what to write, and nothing was coming. But they thought I was just being lazy. And then a couple years later, that's when I got diagnosed with autism. And along with autism, I was diagnosed with a writing disability. I have a lot of trouble getting my thoughts from my head to my hands. So I'll be like, I can tell you a story a lot easier than I can write it down. And then, like about half a year later, is when I started coming to Bridgeway. And since then, my writing has improved exponentially. And I'm writing a novel for fun. The kid who used to absolutely despise writing and took hours just to write 9 sentences is now writing a novel.
To Bridgeway, he couldn't drink from a cup. He couldn't walk up the stairs independently. I mean, there were so many things that he had delays with. And the thing about Bridgeway, like he loved music, so speech and music would get together, you know, and help him navigate his device and help him use his words.
Jack has changed so much since starting at Bridgeway. So one of the things that we found at Bridgeway that we weren't necessarily expecting was a really great and comprehensive physical therapy program. He's worked with his favorite therapist, Whitney, for years now. And when he came to Bridgeway, he could not, walk independently. and really negotiate his world independently. And now that's entirely changed. He's fully ambulatory in our home. He runs, he plays, he walks upstairs and downstairs, and can really do everything that he wants to do in life.
We've always said that we are better when we're all together and when we work together as a team and working within our community. And for those of you who have always been huge supporters of Bridgeway Academy, we can't do this without the help.
We haven't gotten to this point alone. We've been supported by so many amazing donors and community members and partners. And so we ask that you would continue to support us, and we are so grateful for helping us to get to this point and excited about the transformation of our new space.